Today's Extra.
The Anglers Extra pregame show rolls on at Lowell Field before Chatham and Catuit play Game 2 of their season series. Rained out last Thursday, so a week later, it's time for competition. Ian Unsworth here for Catch of the Day, looking up at the 6'7" Will Carsten. Will, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So this is the 10th game of the Anglers season. What have you learned for these first 10 games?
I think that kind of the biggest thing, being a JUCO guy, I think that kind of the number one thing that I've noticed is that, obviously hitters are going to be a lot better than kind of the level that I'm at, not necessarily, skill-wise, but more the ability to kind of lay off pitches. And I still feel like it's the same pitches that get guys out, but it's just they're a lot more competitive with their takes.
What do you change with your pitching strategy facing these level of hitters?
I think really the main thing is starting guys backwards sometimes, and then just knowing that you have to execute certain pitches and you can't get away with stuff leaving it over the middle. Because, sometimes you can get away with it at the lower level, but, at the level like this with, the top guys in the country, they're going to make you pay for it.
What have you learned working with Tom Holliday and Dennis Cook?
I think definitely kind of going back to what I just said, just executing those pitches that are good. And knowing when to execute pitches, you can't just rely on, one pitch. And I think Dennis Cook has really helped me kind of develop that mindset.
And the guy you're throwing to, calling your pitches most of the time, is your former junior college teammate, Dominic Temez. What's it been like reuniting with him in the Cape League?
Me and Dom go way back. We're San Antonio natives as well from Texas. And, last year we had that connection in the junior college level. So, seeing him back there, even though he's wearing red this time, it's still Dom, it's still me, and, I feel comfortable throwing to him every time.
And your old coach, Mitch Thompson, got the job at Baylor last week. I asked Dominic about this, too. What do you think Coach Thompson has that'll help him succeed at the next level?
Just the competitiveness and the willing to win. Coach Thompson is one of the greatest coaches I've ever played for, and I'll carry that with me for as long as I play the game. His impact that he's had on me and other players is something that I think is really more outstanding than his ability to coach. And he's a phenomenal coach. He's going to do good things in the Big 12. He's going to, help carry Baylor to wins all next year, and I'm excited to play against him.
And you're going to see him soon enough. Heading to Oklahoma next year, Will Carsten. You're 6'7", and that has to come with some sort of basketball background. When did you pick up a basketball? Was it before a baseball?
I think it was. I think I've come from a basketball family, so, all through my life, it's always been basketball kind of first for me, and I didn't really played baseball on the side, but I kind of saw it more as a gig. And now that, college has kind of come around, basketball, I still love to play it, but this is where I'm at.
And we'll throw in one more sport for good measure. You're a Texan. Arch Manning, the son of Cooper Manning today, just committed to Texas. How do you feel?
Obviously, it's always going to be horns down for me, but, credit to him. I know he is one of the best quarterbacks in the class, and still think the Oklahoma Sooners are going to be pretty good next year on the field for football.
The Red River rivalry is going to rage on. Will Carsten, thanks for coming on Catch of the Day.
Thank you.